Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to all the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the Akim and Akwaf tuning in and listening. This is Daniel Lagar from the Great Millstone, Chicago camp. And really, I'm just doing a lesson on this video that I saw earlier. I'm not going to put it on here because they probably took it off. I don't want to get a strike. But, I saw this, this mother, and, she was pregnant. And I guess she was picking up her kids from school, like her son and I think it was two sons or her son and a daughter, and they was walking home or whatever. And then it was like a group of 20, 30 kids was like following them, and then they eventually jumped the mother and her two children, man. And it was an Eve, she was pretty small. She was pregnant too. And this generation of children, man, they just fucking gone, man. And it shows you, man. Look, man, a lot of you women, man, that don't have a covering of a man. Hey, a lot of y'all are gonna be devoured if the Lord is not dealing with you, man. And also, I don't have any kids, but if anybody, brothers that got little ones, always, have a line of connection with your children, man. Even though if you don't talk to your baby mama or whatever, always have some type of connection and communication with your children, man. You should always know the well-being of your child, man. You don't want them just out here just getting messed up, man. And that shit was sad. But it shows you that the times that we in, man, man, this place is done, man. Our people, 2/3, our people are fucking done, man. And even it was bad when I was coming up. It was always, children always fight and bully one another, but it was still a line of integrity. Like you saw somebody, mama out there or grandma, you didn't do that. You didn't put your hands on somebody's mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this shit, these little niggas are out of their fucking mind. They completely gone, man. And this is the times that we're in, man. This is second Ezra chapter 5 and 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and mischievous women shall bring forth monsters. And mischievous, I looked that word up. Menstruation happens every month. Yeah, talking about their period. But these women, they bringing forth demonic children, bro. Ungodly fucking children, man. This shit is wicked, man. And I was just imagining, and this is just coming home from school. Just imagine when Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna be packs of little badass kids out here terrorizing people, man. They doing the shit now. And that lady, man, that young mother, man, she couldn't even do shit with them, bro. She got tossed around. They fucking dog piled on top of her, man. And that video was horrible, man. But this is what we living in, man. Things are completely out of order, man. You're talking about children don't have a father in the home. Shit, that generation where the children haven't seen a man being respected, let alone in a fucking home, bro. That's how you know we at the end. We got to get the fuck out of here, man. This got to be that last generation. Because this shit is horrible, man. Let me get, shit. Let me get Sirach 30. Let me get Sirach 31. No, I'm going to start at, let me see. This is Sirach 30 and 1. I'm going to read on down. Sirach 30 and 1, or Ecclesiasticus. He that loveth his son casteth him off the field of rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. This is talking about, disciplining your children, man. He that chastises his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintances. He that teaches his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Though his father die, yet he is as though he was not dead, for he hath left one behind him that is like himself. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful. This is talking about when you actually, raise your children the right way, according to the scriptures, that's what it says in Proverbs, you train up a child. I'm going to get that. You train up a child and he should not depart from it, roughly paraphrasing. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels shall be troubled at every cry. A horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself become willful. Here we go right here. Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. Give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies. Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and bring sorrow to thine heart. Chastise thy son, and hold him to labor, lest his lewd behavior be an offense unto thee. And I read verse 8 on down. He said, a horse not broken becometh headstrong, a child left to himself become willful. And a lot of these children, man, there ain't no discipline going on in the household, man. You got children raising children, man. There ain't no fucking parents, man. Everybody on their fucking phones. This social media, this rap music. That's what's raising these fucking kids, man. These children are just being left to themselves. There's no discipline. There's no type of etiquette being in play. There's no structure, no, like these, hey, man, it's bad, man. And that's why you got a lot of these badass kids running around today, man. And this shit is horrible, man. But all of this, man, it goes back to Esau, Edom, man, taking the father out the house, but at the same time, if you have a child, you should still try to be in that child's life, even if your baby mama is a bitch or whatever. But for the most part, all this shit is in place. Esau, bound that strong man within our people, man, amongst the children of Israel, especially with Judah, man. Destroying that nuclear family. And now you just left the mother with the fucking children in the system. And that causes fucking chaos, man. Esau wants this, man. Because he knows that in the way these kids are, we ain't going to be here long. But by the time these kids get grown, Majority of them are going to be in a system or fucking dead somewhere, man. Esau is a cunning hunter, man. So all this shit, and this is why we got to get the fuck out of here, man. There's nothing here for us, man. And then watching that video, man, it just, it was just an eye opener. Not really an eye opener, because we see this shit every day, man, in Chicago and any other metropolitan cities, man. But look, man, we at the end, man. The point of man, hey, man, this is that last generation, man. This is that generation of wrath, man. The Lord is going to judge these niggas, man. The Lord is going to judge Esau, man. And just imagine when the lights off. Just imagine when Jacob's. This is still a time of abundance. Just imagine when things are shut down, when you can't enter into the different neighborhood, when things are blocked off. It's going to be all out hell, especially amongst where niggas at, man. So, man, a lot of you women and children, hey, man, a lot of y'all are going to be devoured if y'all don't have a covering, man. A lot of you men, too. Well, y'all are. If the Lord ain't dealing with you, ain't no if. Y'all are. So, man, look, man. This is why, we have to stay within the bounds of the scriptures, man. And we see the outside of this. We see when Esau takes over and infiltrates it, man. Like, it's this shit, man. Esau gotta go, but you niggas gotta go too, man. Let me get this. That's a good one, too. Let me end it on this. There you go. This is Jeremiah chapter 7 and 25. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt unto this day, I have even sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, daily rising up early and sending them. Yet they hearkened not unto me, nor inclined their ear, but hardened their neck. They did worse than their fathers. Therefore thou shalt speak all these words unto them, but they will not hearken unto thee. Thou shalt also call unto them, but they shall not answer thee. But thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of Yahweh thy power, nor receiveth correction. The truth is perished and is cut off from their mouth. Cut off thine hair, O Jerusalem, and cast it away, and take up a lamentation on high places. For Yahweh has rejected and forsaken the generation of his wrath. For the children of Judah have done evil in my sight, saith Yahweh. They have set their abominations in the house which I had called by my name to pollute it. Look, man, y'all about to catch hell, man. You jakes that forsaken this word. And then that third, fourth generation, that same ones that said, let his blood be upon thee and me and thy children. All you niggas finna get it, man. That's why it says, cut off thy hair, O Jerusalem, cast it away, and take up a lamentation, man. Y'all about to howl and weep. The Lord about to put it on you niggas, man. That's why it says spare ugly, old and young, maids and little children. The Lord don't give a fuck. All you niggas wicked. And the Lord about to start getting at it. That's why, hey, this is why we need Jacob's trouble, man. To purge off all you wicked niggas. This shit, man. Look, man, a lot of y'all gonna die. You're gonna see a lot of dead children out here. You're gonna see a lot of dead women, a lot of men. You can't be offended at what the Lord about to do, man. The Lord about to really get active out here. He about to start tearing at our people, man. So hopefully this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash, Shalom, Kwam Yashala, and Abab.